Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are playing King's Quest, the 2015 edition now. I know I look a little bit different because I'm much further back from the camera. You can see my whole entire microphone, but I got my cat Charlie here, and he doesn't want to leave me alone, so I'm going to let him sit in my lap while I record at least a few of these, so you might see him for a couple of days. By the way, we finished the last one, Rebel Without a Cause, and that one was basically the town getting kidnapped, a Pied Piper's type storyline. Feels very similar to none of them, actually. Most unique of them all so far. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the third chapter, Once Upon a Climb.
I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, and an appetite for adventures. Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
Are we going further back now? So, usually when I mess around with these games, I have some kind of help here and there if I get stuck on stuff. I went and did some research. This game doesn't have anything, so this one and all the rest of these on here possibly be shorter or longer recordings. I have no idea based on my knowledge. Got 4 plots of dirt, 3 plots of dirt here. One there, one under a rock. I don't know how that's all gonna go, but we'll see as we pass through. See,
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory.
so now that same patch has got some spiny plant growing through it. Another one here.
That
And a
trellis
lattice.
is better over there.
So each option I take is going to give a different plant to grow up. I'm curious actually to see what comes out of this one. I don't know what the spines are going to be, and this tree will do its own thing, but let's see what the middle one does. So each one's going to change. See, now I'm a little bit older.
Years I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And
A
while
little
I was
scruffy
proud
beard.
of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
This one grew on its own. Oh, nothing grew out of that. Look, I forgot the little owl's name. Oh, I stole the good owl. That's the smart one.
Wait, no! There is absolutely no way that could be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story.
I like that. So they want me to go back and change that? I've got a shovel. Let's pass on
No,
through.
I didn't abandon that owl family. I found a way to save their son.
Oh, that's right. So I must have done it different in the past. So as I go back this way, it changes to the past. How interesting is that? This one's going to play out differently than I've ever thought before. So I want to see what happens if I do it here and grow that one. Then I'm going to go back one more and dig this.
I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket.
You see? I go back and it's different. So, what happens if I do this and use the shovel on it?
No treasure there.
Let's check each one real quick.
Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed. A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
Oh ho. So, If I plant the spiniferous
That looked
thorn
like a
here
great
would,
spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
right under the rock. And then I put the tree here.
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
And then years later we go forward and see what happens. I'm sure the right order of events will cause the owl to be safe. So now this will grow strong. That won't. That's in the sun.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
Let's see, that one's in the sun, so it should grow well. I think it is anyway.
That trellis looks better over there.
Let's see. No, I want to move it out of the spines. Oh, I can't put it over on the other one?
Over there, really.
And
Or here. Hey,
okay. Okay. Well then we're gonna go back one. I'm gonna take the spine. You know what? Actually, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let me put this one. There's nothing growing out of this one, so we'll see what happens with the tree. We'll see what happens with the spines. But I don't think this is gonna work out because I think the spines will lay down on the ground. So the tree grew strong, and the owls live up high. But he's able to just go up there and get him. Cedric. Cedric's the name of that owl. It took me a minute to remember.
something's still missing in this bird-brain equation. I'll try again.
Owl, try again. Haha. So the rock falls and kills whatever's here, which means there's no point in ever having that there. So we're going to move the spine to the next one over. And now let's see what happens when I move the trellis to the thorn.
That trellis looks better over there.
So with the tree in the opening, should grow fine, plus a thornwood to protect it. Yes. You can't get through, you little bitch.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone.
Little baby Cedric.
Who was I building this Daventry for?
For your own family. Oh, I see what he's getting at. Yep, the spiniferous thorns protected him all the way over across, and the rock broke on this one. So let's go ahead and move on.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
That was an interesting little precursor thing. Kind of a logic puzzle of time travel, like they're teaching me the basics of it. Knowing which one's which or how it works.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
Well, you got him.
How rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table. Did the Hobblepots ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
No response. I haven't seen them in a while, actually.
Hmm.
Sorry.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Oh, Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed.
You don't want that. He likes riding his friend.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2.
What's wrong with Royal Guard number 2?
Smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
'Cause you're not insane. I'm pretty sure that's not what he said. What do you have here? Triumph's Bowl. Okay. Oh. Okay. We got hat. Peas. No leg. And that's it on this section. Pictures of all of the people. Huh. Only the one. Did she survive? I hope she made it. And a dinner guest tape spot.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
That's what I'm doing. So, we need to put down...
That didn't fit there. Now's not the time for that.
We need something to stick on there. Let's put Maya.
Round peg, square hole.
Dang you, girl.
Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
Okay. Well, we'll take this rack here, and that should be what I need. Let's set that in the spot. This is very depressingly
That's a good
sad.
start. What else can we add to her? You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What about a hat? What should we use for the face?
We got all of that. Got a hat.
You're right, she does need a cape.
But where do I get a cape?
What should we use for the face?
I got it. Now I need to find a cape, huh? I don't think I have a purple cape.
Such big muscles. Can't believe you had trouble finding a girlfriend.
It's a king, you don't have
I
time.
wonder those muscles for myself, Gwendolyn. Thank you very much.
As a king, he don't have time for all of that crap. He only has time to take care of the needs that he has in this world. Oh, the carpet. Oh, the peas.
Well, would you? That might work for a cape.
Yes, that's what I need. Okay. So, I need to get the cape out of there. We're going to put Amaya's picture up.
You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple
Yes, I will, but I got to deal with these peas. So, I think what I'll do is feed these peas to our little hamster buddy. He doesn't like it. He says, ew. I'll put some meat in there too. How about that? Is that better? There you go. Now we're out of peas. And she'll have to
More
move.
peas, sir. Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
Well, the big old lavender carpet you're standing on is probably part of the issue. There you go. And that will make a perfect cape. Boom.
Perfect. What should we name her? No, that's my sister's name.
Squee?
You know that.
Squee is a weird
I'm
name.
thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that exact moment when the magical mirror called out to me.
Oh no. I'll pick the picture back up.
Showed me a magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Kolima. It told me that the princess was trapped at the very top, waiting for me to rescue her. Wasting no time, I grabbed
This is the...
a beautiful ring from the royal treasury.
I want to say this is part of the second game.
Future wife. Ha! Oh, looks like my nursemaids are here. Can you excuse me for half an hour?
You got it, Grandpa.
She's worried. Bored. Her cousin is probably not as entertaining as he'd like.
Gwendolyn, it's your move.
Oh. What's taking them so long?
I'm honestly not sure.
Yep. And she just got herself killed because it's an easy
He's
one.
probably just distracting the nursemaids with his jokes.
He's letting her win.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
No, I guess not.
He had the shot off the bat. Unless that was the last
So-
piece moved.
Are you excited for Grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out a present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
Is he alright?
All
Are we
right,
good?
children.
We still don't get to see her
Dinner
yet.
is now ready for you. Gwendolyn, he asked to see you first.
Why is he so...
Can we go together?
Best not to overwhelm him all at once.
Yeah.
Besides, I need God's help with the daily decrees.
Huh.
Is it alright if we finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his favorite.
Oh, I don't think so. I think they're grooming him to take over the kingdom.
Your grandfather doesn't have favorites, Scott. He loves each of you in his own special way. Now tidy
My
up.
cat
and
is
meet me
so
in the
heavy
room.
on my
I've
leg.
got 3 trays of
My feet are
appetizers
falling
with
asleep.
your name on them.
Own special way.
Ah, there we
Doesn't
go.
matter.
There we go.
Not with Addendum 48677 in the books.
Really? Uh-oh. We got some shit to worry about. And yes. Shot yourself. He's an idiot.
Oh, bother.
Either way, I'm going to pause right there. We're going to stop this as a mid-sequence thing before we move on to the next part. It's going to go into the story of how he finds his wife. I'll let my cat take a little walk here because I got to get my legs repositioned before they fall asleep. Anyway, so in the next one, we're going to find out what this image is telling us. And I do believe, like I said, this is probably the story of the second game, which you can also look at my previous games in my playlists. I have the complete version of how it actually went down, as opposed to. However, he's going to remember this now. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.